I'm never gonna hear bye 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 again.
Yes.
The same ways.
Yes.
It really changed the chemistry of my brain with that song.
It also changed the chemistry of that sequence because we knew, Deadpool movies always have a great opening credit sequence. So the bar is high, and we had the idea of the action scene, and we knew that would be pretty cool. But then we just started playing different songs, and when we watched it with Bye Bye Bye, just going like, yes, and it just it took this violence and this action, and it made it joyous.
And nostalgic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As a millennial, there's a few songs in this movie that you will flip for. And I only know that because some of them, I've seen Blake Lively's reaction, and in fact, some of them were Blake's suggestions.
Really?
So, I know we've got a few songs that are like right in the bullseye of 25 to 37-year-old females.
Deadpool is the first R-rated movie at MCU. So I think on one hand, it should be super fun to have all this freedom. But on the other hand, I think there is always a fine line there that you have to work with.
The line wasn't what I expected it to be. I thought it would be, they would ask us to pull back on some of the audacious comedy. They were completely supportive of that. The only thing that we always had to remember is that the love of this mythology and these legacies, that's very real and very passionate for millions of people. We could have fun with the story. We could have fun and we could make fun of Marvel and we could make fun of Disney and everything. But ultimately, the attachment to these characters and our loyalty to these characters, that was sacred.
Emma, your character, Cassandra, is the terrible, evil twin of Professor Xavier. How did you channel that level of villainy? Because I've seen you in other words, but you were so kind. You have to be a villain.
Thank you so much. I don't know actually why you guys thought of me first, but maybe that was sort of part of why, because I think that even though from the comics we know she's an Omega level mutant, she also, I think for this film in particular, needed to have a more vulnerable side. The audience needed to be able to empathize with her. They wanted her to be really charismatic. I think maybe given that I tend to play characters or have in the past played characters that have more of a vulnerable side to them, that maybe helped a bit.
I don't know if I'm gonna hate her or love her.
Yeah,
that was powerful.
That was when you don't know what someone is going to be, that is powerful. It gives that person power in real life and on screen.
And I don't think you know with Cassandra.
Yeah.
I just don't think you ever.
Yeah.
We know that in the movie, Deadpool is gonna ask Wolverine to help him to save the world. Who from Marvel, any character from Marvel, would you choose to help save the world?
Wow.
Tough question.
It's a good one. Ever since I was very little, I've always loved Spidey.
Yeah, I was really
Were you gonna go Spidey? And I know you're a huge fan of the Spider-Verse movies.
So mine would be Miles Morales.
So we're both, and mine would be Peter Parker.
Interesting combination.
Peter Parker and Miles Morales. We'll go Spider.
I'll go Spidey.
Oh, I'll go with Gambit.
Okay.
It will look amazing to see Deadpool and Gambit with a t-shirt, with a cropped t-shirt.
Oh, well, that would be
Hanging
amazing
around.
to see.
Sure.
That would be amazing to see.
Nossa, eu adoro essa parte!